comprehensive plan, but also to citizens and neighborhoods to build a more livable city, as much of that projects. In addition to that, the quality city building that helps to position Dallas in an economic competitive way. As we know today, individuals, citizens can live anywhere, and the quality of the physical environment, the social environment are very key to that. And so in a multidisciplinary way, how urban design can be a part of this multidisciplinary team to deliver, again, a higher quality city, one environmentally sustainable, et cetera.
Thank you, Brent. Going on to our next slide, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce you to some of the key members of our team. And if you turn around briefly at the back of the room, I'm going to ask them to stand up so you can see them. We have 5 key groups in our department, and I'm going to start with Ms. Karen Riley on the right-hand side. Karen has been with the city for about a year, and she's been with the city playing a key role with the development of Neighborhood Plus. Karen has a very strong background in community development and in housing. In her prior experience, she's in the private sector. She's worked in the banking industry and had a lot of interaction with CHODOs as well as with housing development and neighborhood revitalization in general. Then we have Ms. Tanya Brooks, who's had a long tenure with the city as a transportation planner in public works, now in our new department. Tanya's been with the city for, I believe, about 16 years in various capacities, focused on transportation planning, and she's currently in the interim role as the Assistant Director for Transportation Planning. We have Mr. Luis Tamayo, who's been with the city for about 8 years, formerly in the Department of Sustainable Development and Construction.
Right.
He's had a lead role with a number of our planning initiatives, including with Forward Dallas and a number of area planning efforts, and will continue to play a strong role in that regard. We have Arturo Del Castillo. Arturo has started his tenure here with the city with the City Design Studio roughly about 6 years ago. Has been here in that capacity, and he will be playing a lead role as a lead in our design team in the new department. And last but not least, we have Chalanda Jackson Manguiro, who also has been with the city for about 6 years since the inception of the City Design Studio. She's played a lead role in a lot of the community engagement efforts, and will continue to do that in her new capacity. So all the folks you see here are leaders of teams within our new department. What I'm hoping to accomplish is by putting these bright folks together, they've been with the city in different capacities, typically in different departments. The idea is that they're going to be working together in the same department. They'll be leading teams that will typically be working on similar projects together, and to really foster a strong engagement across the group. I did want to clarify that although they've come from different departments, different capacities, some with the City Design Studio, some with different departments, they're now all, at this point, full-time city employees within the new department. Very briefly, with regard to the various teams, the Neighborhood Vitality team that Karen Riley will be heading has a very strong focus on Neighborhood Plus, on getting that off the ground, in leading efforts with the planning and implementation coordination. There's also a strong role there in engaging with external agencies that also have a key role in making the city successful, as well as with helping to assess and develop monitoring criteria that we can use to make sure that we are actually making progress according to our desired goals. A key role for this group will also be to periodically come forward to various committees to keep you posted. One of our first acts is going to be to develop a work program that has some measurable goals and outcomes during the course of this coming fiscal year. A couple of examples of the types of projects that we're working on: the Mayor's Growth South target areas, Lancaster Corridor, Parkdale, Urbandale, and the Education Corridor will be an immediate focus. Initial work is beginning on that to sort of ramp up to get us prepared for action. Alongside these three initial target areas, we expect to come back to a committee of this council to discuss a selection of future target areas that we could work on. Our mobility team, led by Tanya Brooks, has a lot of the traditional functions related to transportation with some new focus. The Thoroughfare Plan amendment process is managed through this group and will continue to be so. It will be playing a lead role in the Complete Streets initiative, supported by the other groups. It will continue to play a very strong role in coordination with the RTC, the Regional Transportation Council, as well as the DOT Board, and a number of interagency projects that the city works with in transportation, whether it be TxDOT or Dallas County, projects that have a big impact on the city that involve interagency coordination and planning. A major focus is going to be bike facility planning and implementation. It's something that we've been doing for the last few years. We hope to continue to focus on that and continue to get better and better in making the city a more bike-friendly city. A few examples. You're all familiar with some of the bike facilities that have been put in, like on Houston Street. A key thing that I wanted to emphasize here is that we'll be working very closely with trail planning. Part of our intent here is to make sure that the on-street system connects well with more of our recreational system, so that it can be a system that actually connects people to different destinations.
You have been watching the Dallas City Council meeting on October 21st, 2015, with a special attention to some key planning team members for the City of Dallas. Thank you for watching.